Hello, this is Fun with Comics and Toys, and I'm your host, Alex. And I'm going to be taking you on this new journey that I'm starting here. I'm going to start this new YouTube channel featuring comic books and toys. And I just want to give you guys a warm welcome. And if you're new to comics or the toy collecting world, this is going to be a good starting point for you to get introduced to the hobby and stuff. And we're going to explore, vintage comic books, current comic books, and modern toys as well as vintage toys as well. As you can see, I have some right here. I have like a Boba Fett here, and just different things. Of course, this comic book here as well that just came out. I'm going to be doing different kinds of video content on this channel, such as comic book reviews of current comics, as well as vintage books as well, like comic book reviews of vintage books. As I see that on YouTube, you usually don't see too many vintage comic reviews. And I'm going to be doing that, and also we're going to be reviewing toys as well. I primarily collect Star Wars, but I do collect a wide range of different kinds of toys. Some like really old toys from the 60s on up, I would say. And I've been collecting now about, seriously collecting about 20 years. Some years on and off and stuff. But this is my introduction, to the channel, and just trying some new stuff here. I hope you enjoy the content that is soon to come. Bye for right now. All right, let's get this party started. Okay, this is going to be the first part, like I said. This is going to be some of the newer books I'm going to do through first. And this, keep in mind, people, this was the birthday weekend, so I kind of went crazy. So without further ado, here we go. So some of last week's pickups. Batman 107. Very nice. Really looking forward to reading that. And then, of course, we got that nice Connecting You variant. King in Black #5, the finale. Can't wait to read that as well. See how it all concludes. Mr. Sir Cates, also known as Donny Cates, the writer. Oh, here's that nice wraparound. King in Black 5, isn't that awesome? Kind of reminds me of Michael Turner's art, but it isn't. But it, unfortunately, Michael Turner's not with us anymore, but it looks very much like his art style. Ooh, nice. Suicide Squad #2. It's supposed to be really good. We'll see what it is. What's like. The Resistance Uprising. This is the second volume. This is #1. This is that Raza cover, man. You got to pick them up. It's a pretty good story. I read the first volume. It's pretty good. I want to see what Straczynski does with that next arc. And here we go, another hot title, The Swamp Thing, #2, cover A. Heard this is really good by Ram V. Really nice. And then next we got, of course, the prenuptial chapter to Venom #34, the one right before the last, before it turns to issue 200. Can't wait to see what Donny Cates does with that. Heard this is really good, guys. You got to pick it up if you get a chance. Here's cover A of King in Black #5. Nice cover. Fire. And here is the cover B, the Stegman variant for issue 34 of Venom. Really nice. Always like picking up Stegman's artwork. And here's another series that I absolutely love, people. Star Wars, The High Republic Avengers. If you haven't read it, definitely do yourself a favor and read it. It's really good. And just for those of you that are wondering why I call the channel Fun with Comics and Toys, kind of a play on words, like Sheldon Cooper, Fun with Flags. That's where I kind of got it from. I just kind of thought it was hilarious. because I'm a big fan of The Big Bang Theory and stuff. And here's another copy of that. Always do double. Just a little speck, you know. You never know, because there's like rumblings of it being an option for like animation or something like that. Horror black and white comics from Antarctic Press. Love that cover. Really good. That's a prenuptial chapter, by the way. Give me a second, guys. And then now we got this new series I'm really excited about is Beta Ray Bill. What an unfortunate soul he is sometimes. He's quite a rare character, you know. Can't wait to see what they do with this character. I really liked him in Thor so far. Like his character development. If you're not reading Thor, you should definitely pick that up. That's some really good storytelling, people. From Donny Cates as well. Okay, and this one was just strictly a cover by Lady Death, Malevolent Decimation #1. And this is the selfie variant. Really nice cover. That was just strictly just a cover by, of course. Pretty clean artwork. Really awesome. Nice and sexy as well. So I had to pull the trigger on that one. And also here is some more stuff I picked up. Star Wars High Republic, the regular one, the main line, #4 from Marvel. That one was from IDW. And this one is another one that I'm specking on as well. And of course I have double copies, buy doubles of those. Just for any kind of possibility of option movies or shows. And here's the variant for that cover for #4. Really nice artwork by Mr. Bustos. Okay, what do we got? Of course, double, of course, is that one. This is another series I really like from Matt Kent and Tyler Hillary Jenkins, the artist. Fear Case, #2. Or is that #3? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's #3. Yeah. Another series I'm really excited about. Chip Zdarsky. Have really high hopes with this one. I've been hearing some good reviews. The Silver Coin, and the first story is called The Ticket, and this is issue #1 of this new series. This is an anthology type horror series, and I love horror. Horror is just like really good stuff. And here is also the variant edition I ordered through my local comic book shop. Did a little pre-order on that one. I thought it was pretty cool. Oh gosh, another good one. Geiger, #1, the blank variant. I really like these blank variants. It's kind of like my hope that I'll see some of these creators in real life, you know, like in this case, Jeff Johns or Gary Frank, you know, etc., and get these, you know, signatured or maybe put some artwork on them, maybe from the artist or something like that. So there you go. Here's cover A by Gary Frank's artwork. Really good stuff. Let's see. Oh, and Jason Fabok's artwork. Oh my goodness. Isn't that good? I mean, 5 jalapenos, people. I mean, that's just fire. Awesome artwork. And I'm still waiting on that glow-in-the-dark cover. You definitely will see it on the channel first as soon as I get it. As soon as it comes in. Definitely a really cool concept. And I'm looking forward to Jeff Johns kind of just branching off from DC and see what he does with the indies, with Image. Really loving Image Comics. Okay, now here is my my hardcover / trade from last week. Marvel Masterworks Atlas era from the Battlefield comics, you know, the Golden Age. Oh my goodness, this is like really good stuff. And as you can see here, this is a very limited, it's only limited to 861 copies. So this hardcover here is actually pretty rare. And these are some of the comics that's featured within. Russ Heath artwork. Oh man, it's great stuff. Really good stuff. See if I can show you one of his covers here. I mean, just look at that. Isn't that just lovely? The colors, it just pops, you know? So anyway, that was my trade / hardcover of the week for last week, the birthday week. Here's just a back issue that I was missing a filler. Detective Comics 759. Nothing eventful here, just a filler issue. It's featuring the Mad Hatter, of course. So add that to the personal collection there. Oh yeah, this is a pretty cool cover. Yeah. And of course, this is homage to Steranko's artwork, Jim Steranko, the artist, if you're not familiar with him. Very famous artist from Marvel. And everyone tries to kind of pay homage to that cover he did. It's from King Size Hulk #1, which I do not have, by the way, but working on getting that one day. Another nice book. This is Darth Vader #1 from Volume 1. Got a pretty good deal at the local comic book shop. Over here in San Antonio. Got it from Heroes and Fantasies. If you're from this area, you know who I'm talking about. Big store. Probably one of the big stores here in town. We got a pretty good deal. Ooh, issue number 50 of Spawn. I had to pull the trigger. The price was right, and I always like picking up anniversary issues, like issue 25, 50, #1, 10, stuff like that. Issue 100, etc. Let's see what we got here. Now we're going to branching off into some vintage books. Right there we got Marvel Team Up 68, 35 center. Features Spider-Man and the Man-Thing. Deep Swamp, Deep Fear. Awesome stuff. I'm getting quite the Marvel Team Up collection as of late. Been picking them up quite consistently. Now we got The Unexpected number 220. Love this cover. It's actually a reprint. They did some reprints later on in the run. As you can see, ran quite a bit of issues. Love this cover. Pretty awesome. And this is Batman 358. This is like one of those early cameos of Killer Croc. Got this for a steal, got a really good price on it at the flea market, at Bussey's Flea Market, and going towards a Live Oak, pretty much. And like Universal City-ish, They have some really good deals at Bussey's. My friend Robert there that sells comics, he always has great deals at Bussey's. And if you're from my area, you really can't miss it. He's has one of the biggest selections there. He has, like, I would say, the best deals and one of the biggest amount of selection. So definitely check him out. Shout out to him for hooking me up. Batman 278. And as you can see, just nice classic cover. And looks like there are maybe like some ventriloquist dolls or dummies or something. I'm not sure what's going on there. What do we got next? Unexpected 152. It's kind of knackered up, kind of beat up, but man, it was next to nothing ready to buy. But the artwork just pops. The cracks in color kind of give it, some character, I guess you could say. Like one of my friends, Wade, would say, it gives it a little bit of character. Let's see what we got here, people. Let me just get these a little closer. War's Hell number 3. Marvel book. Really nice artwork. Moving along. Now we got Adventure Comics number 437. Nice Spectre artwork. Okay, moving along. Now, this was really cool. Christmas with the Superheroes. Number 1, head issue number 2 was a birthday present from my friend Wade, and was able to complete it. It was only a 2-issue run. Love these covers. I just love Christmas covers in general, especially with the superheroes and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Really cool. That one's from 1988 too. It's hard to believe it's been that long. And here's Batman 356. Hugo Strange cover. Really cool Batman villain. And just keep in mind, you know, if you're new to some of this stuff, there is a variant of this. Like up here, like as you can see, you have a price tag and you have a number and a month. There's one out there that actually doesn't have any of it. It's like kind of like just blank. I have that one too. This is my second copy of this. The first one I got was that variant, I found out. And then we got Our Fighting Forces 168 featuring the Losers. You know, that movie didn't probably do too well, but I really liked that movie, you know. It was really good. It's kind of just loosely based on that. And it's kind of like, they were like the rejects, I guess, so to speak, and they were like a task force that were like fighting the Nazis and such. But the Losers did have a good cast, though. You know, they had Chris Evans and Jeffrey Dean Morgan and all them. Or Negan, if you want to call him. Here's Our Fighting Forces 166. Really nice shape, as you can see, it's really clean. Both of these copies were both pretty clean, as you can see. And here is Star Spangled War Stories 169. Schwein, you have sabotaged our sub, but you shall die with us. Oh, I love that. Those are just pretty funny, right? Nice 20 center. Here's my second copy of Marvel Premiere number 2, featuring the Warlock, or the Power of the Warlock, I'm sorry. Always have to pick this one up. Got a good deal on that at my local comic book shop. Unexpected 135. Really creepy cover, as you can see. I'm going to hide in my treehouse, and Mom will never find me again. This tree bears deadly fruit. Ooh, spooky. And last Monday I picked this one up. Man-Thing number 1 from volume 2. Didn't have it yet. Fire cover, as you can see. Really nice colors, really pops. Got a good deal on that. Here's one thing that you really don't see too often. Of course, you see Classics Illustrated, but I never seen this one before in the wild. Never saw this World War II. It's a special issue. As you can see, it's a very limited run. It was like maybe like 3 or 4 issues in the run. And it's double size, as you can tell. Really thick book. Adventures into Fear number 15. Really cool cover. Entered the Lord of the Dark Domain. Did read a little bit of this one. It was pretty interesting. You know, check out the Man-Thing. He's kind of like on the rise right now, especially with one of these new books I'm going to show you in one of these other videos. You'll see that he's kind of making a comeback. So I definitely would speculate a little bit and, you know, try to pick up some of the older issues if you can. I think he's making a comeback, resurgence. Adventure Comics 438 next. The Museum of Fear. Oh man, bunch of gorillas. Dang. Poor guy, man, looks like he's about to get ripped apart. LOL. The Seven Soldiers of Victory extra. Very cool Spectre cover. Yeah, this is a pretty clean book. Giant size Conan. The Barbarian also got from my friend Robert at the flea market as well. Really good deal on this one, and as you can see, it's just like very clean. Usually have like cracks in the color here or like spine wear, but this is just beautiful, beautiful book. Really aged well. Here's another like double size issue. 80-page giant, World's Finest 161. And as you can see, they used to feature like various stories. As you can see, like in here, it's like 6 thrilling adventures in a star-studded collection of people. Usually Batman and Superman. Really cool. Got a good deal on that as well. Adventures into Fear number 13. I don't know if you can see like in some of these earlier books, you know, because his first appearance is in Adventures into Fear number 10 for the Man-Thing. So you can see it's kind of like brownish colors, I notice. Let's see, I'll try to show you here. It's a little brownish, and he started slowly turning to like a greenish color. Not sure why they did that, but kind of reminds me of like the Hulk. You know, he kind of was gray first and then turned green later, very quickly. So, I guess same thing. Maybe they ran out of color or something. Who knows? Batman 183. This is pretty significant. This is the second appearance of Poison Ivy. As you know, if you're kind of new to it, you might not know. First appearance of Poison Ivy was issue 181. This is the second appearance. Not sure why she didn't come in 182, but there you go. Have no idea. But here you go. This is what you have. The one thing that if you want to leave some comments, says Holy Emergency. What's the real reason Batman's goofing off? The tell clue is on the cover. I've tried to figure out what this clue is. So has some other friends of mine. If you can figure it out, definitely post it in the comments. And also, I'd like to take this moment to thank you for watching this video so far and sticking with it if you're this far in. And press that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying this content. And like I said, I have some growing pains to go through, so hopefully these videos you will enjoy, I'm hoping. And we'll come back. Adventures into Fear, number 14. As you see, he's still kind of brownish. And a little bit of green, tints of green. Very cool. These are other ones that are pretty hard to get. Weird War Tales, number 19. These early ones. I love this cover. It's really great, really epic, and really creepy and spooky. I love these horror books, and I love war in general too. Continue with that war thing. We got Black Hawk 183. 12 center, really old book, early, I guess I would say like early Silver Age. These you got to pick them up when you got to pull the trigger when you see those people. One of my friends kind of got me started with Black Hawk a bit, and this one right here was a grail for me. Tower of Shadows, number 1. I've been hunting for this book for a while. Really happy to have it in the PC. And if you don't know what that means, it means personal collection. Just some jargon I picked up from some other channels, I guess you could say. The Comic Tom and all that. Shout out to Comic Tom for some of that knowledge he always drops out on a weekly basis. And the Golden Age Guru and all of them. Really enjoy their channels. Definitely check them out, people. They're pretty awesome. Unexpected 134. I don't know why, but this girl here reminds me of Morticia from Addams Family. Maybe not so much Elvira, but more Morticia, I would say. Everything you always wanted to know about fear, but were afraid to ask. It's like almost like a how-to book. Wow. Pretty funny. Here's another funny cover, Unexpected 128. There's more than one way to get framed. I love that. And the cover is fire. Now we got Captain Savage, number 17, and his Battlefield Raiders. This is another book series I love as well. Love picking these up. Good war comics from Marvel. Next up is Challengers of the Unknown, 79. These are getting harder and harder to find. Always pull the trigger when I see these. Unless, of course, it's out of the price range, of course, But for the most part, I like getting these. These really have really cool covers. And here's my upgraded copy of issue 78. The first one I got was pretty beat up and had even a hole in it even. So this is definitely a big upgrade. I'm really happy to have this one. Very grateful. Next up is Weird War Tales, number 18. Oh man, what a beautiful cover that is. That is absolutely stunning and in great condition as well. Continuing Weird War Tales, here is number 14. Wow, nice. And here's completing Where Creatures Roam for me. This is the issue I was missing last. Issues number 5. It was a deadly day for mankind when I found Gorgilla. It's Gorgilla. He exists. We found him. But what do we do now? Love these covers. Love the dialogue on these covers too. Here is a second copy of Where Monsters Dwell, number 1. Hadn't seen this book in a while. This probably was, gosh, last time I got it was in 2010. Almost going on 11 years now, so I'm glad to get another one. Another really good copy. Next up, Chamber Chill 16. And our last book is GI Combat 279. The $1 Billion Booby Trap. The Honda tank is menaced by. Nice. Really nice. It just kind of just pops right at you, right? That probably look really good on a frame. Anyway, that's it, everybody. Thank you for sticking it through with the books. Here, I know we had a lot, and I will be doing this week haul as well, and also we'll be also showcasing some toys too. So, just want to thank you, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.